Hello and welcome to our first ever podcast.
So we thought we'd find some adverts that we liked that we could share with you.
We've picked some quite weird adverts, but we think they're all really good.
Yeah. We've lived together for a few years and we've worked on a few projects together.
And this is our journey of becoming a pair of young creatives in the advertising industry. So the first category we've gone with is anti-advertising.
Ooh.
It starts with an advert featuring Eminem.
For Brisk Lemonade.
Brisk Lemonade.
Yeah.
Tell us about Brisk Lemonade.
It's lemonade and it's brisky.
We don't know much about Brisk Lemonade.
It comes in a can.
Let's see.
I get asked to do commercials all the time, and I always say the same thing. First, I need some hot chicks. Second,
I like the way
we
it
film at
transitions
my
between
house,
each scene, to
so
be
I ain't
fair.
gotta go anywhere. Third,
Yeah.
I record my own song.
I really like.
It's all like one take kind of thing.
It's all one take, and I really like the what's it called? The little figurine things.
Oh, like the claymation kind of thing.
Yeah, it makes it look quite political.
Yeah.
For like spitting image.
Yeah. And I guess he's a very political rapper.
That's true. And there we go. Her tits fell out. Eminem with an afro. That's
Yeah.
funny.
Pretty good, but I got one final demand.
No, we can't change the name to Eminem. She own my bring it, my
That's quite authentic to his brand. He does love to swear.
mother.
See? That's why I don't do commercials.
But this is all about him not liking adverts, and I think that's what makes it work so well, because our generation has just seen too many adverts.
Yeah.
And
So like the point is like as well, I think as well, that like the Brisk Lemonade is so good that even though he hates adverts so much, he's still got to do it because it's just that good of a product.
yeah,
Without putting it in your face.
I've got to say I do really like that one.
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah,
a
it
good ad.
works. I don't know if we'll see Eminem in many other adverts, but
I don't think so either.
the one we did was very good.
yeah, well he doesn't do commercials, as he said.
Yeah, exactly. Commercials.
Yeah.
All right, next advert.
Oh yes,
The only non-video advert that we picked,
yeah, the old "Don't buy this jacket" by Patagonia.
Patagonia. And
Good
did you
brand.
say it was done for Black Friday?
Yeah, so it's meant to be obviously Black Friday, big day of sales, and like obviously selling. And they've gone for the spin approach of don't buy this jacket to like tie into their brand of the environment and being like eco-conscious, and saying don't buy this jacket because it's bad for the environment for us to even make it. Instead, if you do get a jacket, make sure you reuse, repair it and stuff, or get it secondhand somewhere else.
Yeah, well, I think it's really cool that with the second-hand market being such a big thing with sustainable fashion, it's about the only way you can really get some good sustainable fashion. And for them to advertise saying
Don't
you
get it.
shouldn't get it is fucking cool.
It's a bold claim. I like as well that the fact it's very simplistic, so the copy stands out a lot, and it's right slap bang in the middle, which doesn't help. Doesn't
Don't
hurt,
buy
sorry.
this jacket. Everyone's
Yeah.
gonna look at it and be like, what the fuck does that mean?
Yeah,
And that's what makes it work so
yeah,
well.
makes it interesting. Makes you think.
Yeah, really makes you think. Love it. Want
Yeah.
to see more of this stuff. Next category
Risky.
is risky adverts.
Oh, little risk taker.
Let's see.
Who's this for? This for
This ad
Shake
is
UK.
for Goodness Shakes.
Oh,
They make protein shakes. But we don't know that when we're starting the advert.
yeah. Can't see a man. Looks like he's pleasuring himself.
Just a
in
regular
public.
guy having a wank next to a granny.
We'll be there. He's doing it in the office. Don't recommend that if you want to keep your job.
Yeah. I mean, if you're watching this on TV with your kids near you, you would feel very awkward.
Might even be having to shield their eyes.
Yeah.
That's what makes it funny.
But we still don't know what the ad's for.
Yeah,
I mean, we
it
told
could be-
you, but
It could be for shoe polish, similar kind of motion.
that's what's so great about it. It's,
Yeah.
We're just like, how is this on TV? How are we watching men wank? It looks like he's wanking behind a woman. This
Yeah.
is not okay. We don't want to show this.
Don't
adverts.
condone this behaviour.
We don't. This is where this is why it got banned. This is Yeah. It's a banned advert.
It is. It's true.
I don't know. Is he meant to be blowing spunk off her? And now it's the big reveal. Protein
Protein
shakes.
I guess it's a big problem with the protein shake user market. They'll often have to
is
shake
low
it about,
protein.
and it can look a bit sus. It can look a bit dodgy.
Yeah.
But they've ran with it, which I think is quite.
Well, I don't
good.
know what they're trying to say here. Maybe it's that like you don't have to shake. I think it's meant to be like already shake.
Yeah, so maybe it saves the
Don't
embarrassment.
shake it.
Yeah.
And don't look like a
Like having
wanker.
a wank, yeah. Save yourself the embarrassment.
Yeah, that probably is the message because that's what people do with protein shakes.
Yeah, they
with
shake all the
powder,
time.
Whereas this one's pre-made.
Yeah, so maybe it's just
So
saving
it is. It's a good message. It makes sense.
It's funny.
It's funny. It really catches your eye, but it needed to just be dumbed down a little bit more to be told in a way that was like a Shrek joke.
Yeah,
that,
like over your head if you're a
it
kid.
went over your head if you're a kid because it just. Maybe kids wouldn't get it though. Maybe kids wouldn't know what wanking was, but I think a lot of them probably would.
The internet's a crazy place.
I don't know. I don't know if it's obviously got banned.
Yeah.
So but I still like it. It's a
Yeah.
good ad. Next one.
What else have we got for the risky ones? Oh yeah, the old pot noodle horn.
The horny noodles.
Yeah. Who hasn't been horny for some pot noodles? I have.
Tom, what is that?
Nothing?
Have you got the pot noodle horn?
Of course not.
Let me see.
Oh, he's knocked her out.
He's knocked her out with his big
old
erection.
horn.
But the thing is about this is we can see that it's a trombone the whole time, which
Yeah.
I think
Brassy, and I'm
Helps.
going to
Softens the
blow it.
blow of the of the old boner joke.
No time for chit chat, baby.
And he's proud. He's proud of that horn.
Sorry about that.
this is one thing that for some reason we've got a reputation about on our course is dick jokes,
Yeah, very
But-
phallic jokes.
phallic jokes.
But-
But we don't do it all the time. We're not saying
Nah.
we want to do it in our adverts, but like
It does
it
make
is
people
funny.
laugh. Yeah,
People like laughing at dicks. Who knows why?
yeah. There's probably some science behind it.
This ad's interesting though because it's weird and it doesn't really make sense. Like, why the fuck has he got a horn? Why is there a pot noodle?
I
Like,
think it's almost like, be it like he's almost similar to like the wanking one. He's like have to like hide it. He's hiding his shame for loving pot noodle, but the horn baits him out to everyone else.
yeah, I don't think that. I don't know if it even becomes immediately obvious, but I
Yeah.
think what works is just that people probably have been in a situation at some point in their life where they've had to hide an erection.
But yeah,
It doesn't make a lot of sense, but it's a good advert and it
Makes you smile.
and it's a good joke and it makes you smile. And
Yeah.
I think they walked the line quite well.
Yeah.
Did it get banned?
It
I
did
think
indeed.
It did get banned.
I think
we can
so.
see why it got banned. We wish ads didn't always get banned.
but
People need to loosen up. ASA, loosen the fuck up. But it's just the way it is, isn't it?
yeah, that's showbiz.
Next category.
Next category is
Whoop,
the
whoop.
weird category.
Weird and wonderful.
Yeah, what have you chosen here today, Joe?
Oh, yeah, this is my choice. This is the Lynx Chocolate Man. I'm sure we all know this advert.
Oh,
Well, it
like a
starts
regular.
off looking like a regular man. He sprays some Lynx on.
oh,
And he's a
yeah,
chocolate
bar.
man. And his eyes are so wide.
Innit?
And everyone
Oh,
walks
he's-
past his...
He just sprinkled his nose. Not in another sense. Oh, she's
Everywhere he goes, all the ladies love him. Lots of different ladies.
loving
This ad
chocolate man.
wasn't banned, though. I'm pretty sure.
I don't think so.
Um,
Is he gonna have a chocolate child? He just went to hospital.
she takes a bite out of his bum.
Oh, everyone in the gym's gone to go see him. His arm's gone.
It almost could have been in the last category
Yeah,
of risky because it is a risky ad, but it's done very well, and
Yeah.
I think I
it
don't
fits
know if
Lynx's
maybe it,
persona.
I don't think it got banned, but it's because he's chocolate. It's okay to eat him,
Yeah,
and it makes
it's
sense.
not cannibalism.
Yeah, it's obviously has sexual intentions behind it.
But that's the Lynx brand.
But that's the Lynx brand. That's what it's about, and I think that's okay. I think we allow it.
I think
You know, in this day and age, when was this ad? I think
2013.
it says 2013 on
but who
here, but I
knows?
think it might have been a bit earlier. I think it was
Yeah.
like 2007 or I don't know. But
Early days.
in this day and age, might not go down so well. but it was a fucking good ad.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is the old
More chocolate.
Yeah.
We love chocolate.
eyebrow dance Cadbury's ad.
Can you dance your eyebrows?
I can't. I tried to. That's what this advert is. What got me to
Closest
try
I
to do
can
it when I was younger.
Probably looks really weird.
Yeah. But yeah, I remember when I was younger. Once this advert came out, everyone was going to school being like, "Can you do the eyebrows?" To like everyone.
They always put glass and a half full production, which I don't really like. A lot of ads won't like say, "Oh, this is a production by us." You know, like it's a good way of maintaining that consistency and connection between them all. Which
I'm not trying to like fool anyone.
really like.
It's almost like transparency.
When it's like the next ad comes out for a brand, and you're like, "Oh yes," like I want to see that.
Yeah. They make some good productions.
Yeah. And the purple as well. We straight away purple on our dress.
Cadbury's.
We straight away know it's Cadbury's.
Yeah.
Well, if you know, you know.
That is some
It's done
skill.
very well. You can see the jump cuts actually. I think they just got them to wiggle them. I think there might be some editing, you know.
Yeah. I hate to say it, but I think so too. But you never know. These kids could be very talented with their eyebrows.
Yeah. Oh, look, that's that's obviously edited. Going with the music as well. Do you know what it reminds me of with that bit is you know the Terry Crews Old Spice.
Oh,
one,
when he's got all the
his,
things connected to him.
to his muscles. Dairy milk, glass and a half full of joy. That's great.
They
It's
did
all-
seem pretty joyful.
Yeah, they love the joy thing, don't they, Cadbury's? And
Yeah.
obviously, it's
a
such an
feel-good snack.
open-ended
End line, I guess.
emotion
Yeah. That as well. Yeah.
to go off.
What makes you feel joy?
What do we say about that advert? Is it authentic? Was it good?
I think it was very Cadbury's.
Yeah, it was very authentic to the brand. It was fun. It got people doing something.
Yeah, it got the emotion going.
It really ticks all the boxes, really.
Yeah, I think so as well.
And it ticks the boxes a lot, I think, because it's weird.
People like the weird and wonderful.
It gets people talking.
Yeah, well, it's more entertaining than the day-to-day life, isn't it?
The A-list adverts. Big ads, high budget. That's kind of what this category is.
It's true.
So this advert is for Lacoste.
And, unlike the title suggests, there's no crocodiles in this advert. But there is a couple who seem to be having a kerfuffle.
Seem to be having an argument. We're already noticing that the building's breaking down around them.
A bit like their relationship, you could say.
They're beginning to separate. The building's splitting in half.
Their world's falling apart.
It's a great metaphor.
Yeah.
It is really good.
Oh,
You can see how
big leap
how
of
much
faith.
of a high budget there is here with all the insane shots.
Yeah.
The fact that you can see the whole building breaking apart. Edith Piaf is like Inception.
I wonder if even his big jump just then was him getting used to doing a leap of faith.
It is definitely something going on with the leap of faith here. That's a theme that Lacoste have had a few times.
Another one, another big leap of faith.
Here it is, the big old leap of faith. And
They've realised they do
she's
love each other.
saving him, which is nice. They love each other. It's all great. They still think they're gonna die at this point.
Even though
It's all
their
quite
world's crushing around
scary.
them. Yeah, their world's falling apart around them,
That's
but they
definitely the
survive
metaphor.
and just get through.
There we go. And somehow they're alive, falling through the middle of the building. A reference to Buster Keaton.
Oh,
And life is a beautiful sport. That's what I love so much about this campaign. Is that end line, that life is a beautiful sport.
yeah.
Just connecting the brand with lifestyle and sport, which is what they do, but doing it in such a good way that has like a meaningful message behind it.
Yeah.
It's really creme de la creme.
Could say
Yeah, very
not French kiss, chef's kiss.
yeah, chef's kiss. Very very top tier advertising. It's hard to pull off. It doesn't happen all the time.
But when it does,
But when it
Oh,
does,
it's
good.
nice.
It's very good. I don't know if that many people in the general public really know about this advert, but in terms of advertising awards, I think it's fucking big.
It is. It's a
Yeah, very good one.
very good advert. Another A-list advert I've gone for this one is the old Three Little Pigs by BBH. And I won't spoil what thing it's for until afterwards. So it goes along the lines of the Three Little Pigs story with the wolf, if you haven't seen it already.
We've never seen the Three Little Pigs told like this
Nah, it's completely
with
flipped
a
the script.
policeman.
Yeah. Brought it into today's times and humanised the pigs. I think is the right word for that.
It's very dramatic. It really matches BBC, all the BBC dramas that are out. You can see it going alongside.
Yeah.
The three little
TV.
pigs are the victims. Threw down 2 houses. We got what he deserved.
But the pigs went too far.
Every right to defend your property.
Kick your chinny chin chins up, fellas.
Boiling someone alive hardly constitutes reasonable
Somebody's
force.
going to break the law and intrude.
Protect
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah, it does make it like a proper murder mystery investigation kind of vibe.
Yeah. I think like it's for the Guardian, and I think you're beginning to tell that it might be for the Guardian, but
There's a few
you're
Easter
not
eggs
gonna.
on
There's a few
websites.
Easter eggs. It says the Guardian's
Yeah.
there, but you don't know for a really long time,
Until the
and
big
that
switch
makes it really cool.
Yeah.
reason why those 2 houses.
But also, I love the fact that they didn't. It's what makes it so good is the fact that it's not a real news story.
Yeah, they've taken something that everyone knows the story of and then flipped it on its head. Because they're saying how well they go the extra mile and find out the true story. And the story we may have all heard may not be the truth about the little pigs.
Yeah. But that's what makes it so good. If they'd done this with a story that actually happened, it would just be shit.
Yeah.
And
Be very
it was
controversial.
very controversial. And yeah,
But a made up story, no one can get angry about it.
but it's still so dramatic.
Yeah.
And you watch that and you're like, whoa. Oh shit, yeah. You get the whole picture.
That's what we like to hit. And that's what you want,
Love
I guess,
it.
in a news publication as
Love
well. You
God.
want to know they get the whole story.
Guardian's got some great adverts out there.
Yeah.
Right.
The final category.
Final category.
The money, shot.
A little bit of a curveball in the category.
Yeah.
We'll see what the money shot means. First one
Yeah.
coming up, chosen by me, is the Cadbury's Gorilla advert with the Phil Collins tune.
Oh,
That it's the second Cadbury's advert we've got.
It's
that
true.
glass and a half full productions thing.
they're on a roll.
They're on a roll, but I like this consistency that we always see. But at
Yeah.
the start, if you don't know that this is Cadbury's, you only know if you know.
Yeah.
But we just see purple and then we see a gorilla.
Instant semiotics like from the purple. That's like the Cadbury's
That
perfect
is,
purple.
it is, but I think it's semiotics for sure for the loyal customers.
Yeah.
But then a lot of people are just seeing this, just like just watching TV.
Yeah, there's a random
and
gorilla.
and then like they're gonna start it with this bit, just seeing the gorilla, and it is that thing we've seen it in so many of these adverts,
Building the tension
building the tension.
for the big payoff. And the close-up shots of it make it feel very intimate. Like this is a big moment for this gorilla.
Yeah, and it's funny that it's Phil Collins. We're a bit confused. Some people, I mean, it's pretty obvious to tell now that the gorilla's in a suit. It's not a real gorilla.
It's not a real gorilla.
But
Imagine.
when I remember watching this as a kid and back in the day,
It
I was
fooled
like,
me.
"Oh, this is a real gorilla."
Yeah, they've trained him.
Yeah, and they've just got music in the background, and then
But I think as well, also the fact that the music matches up with like the whole. It's like a big moment for him. It's like, and it builds the tension. It's all working in very good unison, I think. To deliver the story.
for sure. It's he really looks like he's building himself up
Yeah.
right now. Yeah, well, he's clicking.
Yeah,
his head.
he's getting ready.
He's getting ready for something. The
And now he
drum
sees
is
drums.
revealed.
And he's going
then
for it.
It's the timing of
Yeah.
like, we see the drums, and then he slowly sort of. At the start he's a gorilla, and then at the end he's a person to us.
Yeah.
and we see the emotion of that. But it It is. It's that drop that
gets you.
and it's like, it's, dare I say, orgasmic.
Oh,
It's the orgasmic feeling of that release of
the tension.
wow.
Yeah,
That's what it's all about. Coming in the air tonight, the big drop. We love it.
Yeah.
It's a weird ad though. It doesn't make any sense. It's just a gorilla playing the drums.
but it gets you talking. It gets
But
the
it
people
works.
talking.
It works because of, I think the main thing that makes it so successful is that build up.
Yeah. Well, so I think it kind of goes in with the hand of like Cadbury's is a fun brand, and
Yeah.
a gorilla drumming. Is
Oh yeah,
pretty
well it's
fun.
Joy.
Yeah.
It's Cadbury's Joy. Yeah, it's definitely matching it's on brand again. Very authentic. We love that word, authenticity. And what else was I gonna say about it? It is. It's an all round good. It's the Phil Collins thing. Like anyone who likes Phil Collins. So I did a bit of research on this one, and apparently the guy that thought of the idea for the ad was a Phil Collins fan, and he just said, "Don't you think when Phil Collins plays the drums, he looks a bit like a gorilla?"
Oh, so that's where it kind of all sparked from.
That's where the idea came from.
Ah, so that's quite good though. I like the fact that like, they went with it.
I think some Phil Collins fans might see that. Hopefully, some
Hear the
Phil
song.
Collins fans, see it as well, and they're like, "I hear the song. This is like Phil Collins."
It's like an inside joke. for,
Yeah,
like,
yeah. And
Phil
then he
Collins
plays
fans.
the drums, and they're like, "Yeah,
Yes, it's all come together.
Yeah, it's like yeah. I think that might have been partly what made it successful, but I think a big part of it is just that build up.
I think so as well.
Right. And that's what we mean by the money shot category. It's all about that build
Build up and release.
And this is what you
Oh,
found.
yeah, so this is the Rangtang Greenpeace advert. And at the start of it, it seems like it's just like
There's a rangtang
something for
in
kids.
my bedroom,
Like a
and I
nice little
don't know
poem.
what to do.
Very
She
bright and
plays
colourful.
with all my teddies and keeps borrowing my shoe. She destroys all of my houseplants and she keeps
Even
them
just with the
shouting
art direction of that, like her being a
blue.
high
She
angle,
throws
Yeah.
away
like being
my
low.
chocolate and
I
she
was
kind
saying
of
throws
like
we
the
watched
food
this the
chain.
first time.
There's a
I would
rangtang
almost want
in
to
my
turn this off
bedroom
at this
and
point.
I don't want her to stay.
Like being
So I
someone
told
that
the naughty
gets a
rangtang
bit
that she
creeped
had
out
to
by
go
kids'
away.
TV sometimes. And
Yeah.
A
things.
rangtang
It's not
in
for
my
you, it's not for
bedroom.
me.
Just before you go, why were you in my bedroom?
But it's a very well
I really
told
want to
story,
know.
and it's
And you find out
and
why.
then
My
here we
forest,
go.
and I don't know what
Gone to
do.
black and white,
He
zoomed into
destroys
the
all of our
It's all
perspective of
bleak.
the orangutan. It's all
Yeah.
drama. It's bleak.
There's a
Suddenly,
human in my forest, and
I'm
I
not
don't know
thinking,
what
oh,
to
this
do.
is a weird
He
kids
took
thing
away my
anymore.
mother,
And also tells the story
he'll
of why the
take me
gorilla's
too.
even there.
Yeah.
The orangutan
There
is
are
there in the
humans
first
in my
place.
forest.
He's
Yeah.
like, I've come
I
to
don't
your
know
room
what
because
to
you've
do.
taken my home,
They're
so I've taken
burning
refuge
for
in yours.
palm oil. So I thought I'd stay with you.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
really
orangutan
sweet,
in my bedroom.
but it's really
Now I do know
impactful.
what to do.
Yeah.
I'll fight
Good
to
for,
save your home and I'll
you know,
stop
all
you feeling
generations.
blue.
Gets your emotions
I'll
going
share
up and
your
down.
story
You're like,
far
why is there a
and
kid's
wide so
story?
others
But it's so
can
much better
too.
than the
Oh,
other sort of
orangutan in
charity
my bedroom.
adverts that
I
we
swear
often
it on
see.
the
Yeah.
stars.
Guilt trip you,
And it's just like, this is sad.
and it's
Hey.
really sad and shit. But this one, it is sad, but
It's
and
with a meaning.
I think it's a real challenge for charity based
Yeah.
things, because it's about sorting something sad out, and to turn that message round and make it positive.
It's quite a difficult task to do.
Yeah. So there we have it.
Yeah. That was the last ad in all the categories.
We hope you enjoyed seeing what we think about various adverts. Be sure to let us know if you enjoyed it.
And if you want to see any in the future.
You never know. We
Yeah.
might do it again. See you later.
Bye.